Hey guys, today we're taking a look at 55% Trunks and Goten today. So currently I have no skill orbs invested in them, I have no link levels, and they're at 55%, so this is pretty much the absolute floor for this unit. Let's go quickly over what they're able to do here. The leader skill is the Gifted Warriors category, or Kamehameha category, Ki +3, HP and attack 170, and defense +130. They are a unit super attack character. Their regular super attack effect is they raise attack for 1 turn and cause immense damage. The unit super attack is a greatly raised attack for 1 turn and causes immense damage, as well as raising allies attack by 30% for 1 turn. So they do provide that little bit of an extra buff for the rotation for 1 turn, which means they're probably going to be working pretty well in slot 1, which is a little bit weird because we'll go over why in a second, but the condition to fulfill to activate this unit super attack is activated when there is another ally whose name includes Trunks Kid or Goten Kid attacking in the same turn, or when there is a Krillin on the team, which is the exact reason why they decided to make the banner unit alongside this this unit on the banner, the Tech Krillin. Just a unit that was basically specifically designed to work extremely well with this unit. So then their passive is Combative Kids, attack and defense plus 150% when performing a super attack. So that's the reason why I feel like that unit super attack effect might be a little bit strange in design, because based off of the unit super attack effect, you would expect this unit to be most effective in slot 1, but with the unit that gets basically all of their defense on super attack, they're going to be most effective in slot 2. So sort of a little bit contradictory there, but I mean, it's not too big of a deal. I still think you're going to probably want them in slot 2 anyway. Then they have 2 separate great chances of an additional attack and defense plus 50% at the start of turn. So if you guys want to work, great chance is a flat 70% chance to activate. So there's 2 separate 70% chances to activate both of those at the start of the turn. So if you get both activated, you're going to get an additional 100% attack and defense at the start of the turn. Then you're going to get an additional 150% on super attack. So this unit is going to be hitting extremely hard. And also, in addition to that, they're going to be getting a Ki +1 up to 3, plus an additional attack and defense plus 10% up to 50%, and chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attack, plus 7% up to 30%, with each attack evaded, including super attack. So basically, this unit is going to be getting more powerful every time they evade an attack. You guys might be wondering, well, how is that possible that they can dodge, because there's no dodge in their passive? Well, let's go take a look at their active skill. The active skill condition is able to be activated when there is another ally whose name includes Trunks Kid or Goten Kid attacking in the same turn, starting from the 3rd turn from the start of battle. And then the active skill effect is they get 6 Ki, and they guaranteed are going to dodge enemies' attacks, including super attacks, for 1 turn. So basically, the way that this unit is designed is they want you to pop that active skill as soon as possible to get the passive skill ramped up. Remember, once you dodge 1 attack, you don't need to have the active skill anymore for that the rest of this passive to be active, because when you dodge 1 attack, you're going to get that 7% chance to evade. So on subsequent turns, you'll still have the chance to continue building this up, because it's going to ramp up every single time you dodge, which is pretty interesting. I do like that design choice for them. Then, in terms of their links, they have the Innocence, Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, Prodigies, Budding Warrior, Prepare for Battle, and Fierce Battle. So basically the typical Trunks and Goten link set there, which is pretty good. And then the categories that they're on: Gifted Warriors, Hybrid Saiyans, Joined Forces, Movie Heroes, Youth, Super Saiyans, and Kamehameha. So I have 3 teams built for them right here. In terms of like the categories, I would say that, you know, Gifted Warriors and Kamehameha, their actual team is actually very good. Hybrid Saiyans is very good. Super Saiyans is very good. Movie Heroes is good, but I feel like they desperately need a new leader for that team. Like, Blue Gogeta has definitely aged a lot. He's definitely not bad by any means. He's just old. Like him and the Physical Dragon Ball Super Broly, they definitely need to get updated leaders for their teams, I feel like. Joined Forces is just not really there yet, and then Youth is good, but I don't really feel like that would, like the team build for them is not really going to change drastically between all these teams, right? So for instance, here is their team that I built for them. Their leader, they're going to be used alongside the AGL Goten. I believe they actually share 5 links between them. The Trunks, they share 4 links just because Goten has Kamehameha while Trunks does not. And so I'm going to have one rotation with them linked up alongside the 8GL Goten, who's been easy aid. Same thing with the Trunks in the other rotation. And then the floaters are going to be the Int GT Vegeta alongside the Tech Krillin and then the STR Goten. So the reason why I have this team built like this, though, is because I'm going to take this into Super Battle Road. This is going to be the Super Class stage. So we'll actually see them in action here, and I got to have one of every type on here. So the one thing I also will say before we go to the next team, though, is that I feel like this specific team, right, the quote-unquote Trunks and Goten team, is a team that really is going to heavily benefit from the same name update, which Global does not yet have. Keep in mind, when this character came to JP Dokkan, they had the same name update available, so you could run multiple Trunkses, multiple Gotens on the same team. Because keep in mind that their best linking partner, this Trunks and Goten's best linking partner, is the Fierce Battle Int Goten and Tech Trunks from the Bio Broly movie. So the way we have this team built, I feel like will become a lot better when that same name update does come to Global. Next, we have the Hybrid Saiyan team. I'm gonna have them linked up. I decided to go with the Int Goten here. Again, they share 6 links with each other, so this is pretty much their best linking partner. I don't think it's going to be as good as the AGL Goten, just because I think the AGL Goten's a better unit overall. Plus, he's also supporting a little bit, so I just wanted to have a little bit of a different setup for this one. And we'll have the Ultimate Gohan alongside the AGL GT Goten and Trunks in the rotation, and then we'll have the Friend Gohan floating alongside the STR High School Gohan and the STR Trunks. Lastly, we have Super Saiyans. Again, not really much of a different team build here, just because, you know, all these teams are pretty much the same. We'll have the Trunks and Goten alongside the AGL Goten here, and then the other rotation will be the Spirit Bomb Absorbed Goku alongside the STR Vegito. So, with that said, I think what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take this team right here into Super Battle Road. Okay, so we are going to be taking this team into the Super Class stage of SBR. Keep in mind, this is not Extreme SBR. I'm going to save that for a separate video specifically for just to be its own thing so that I can really talk about it in detail. But the Friend Trunks and Goten here is pretty much the same as mine, except their links are a little bit leveled. It's like basically the 1s and 2s, so it's not going to make that much of a difference here. But again, I want to have each Trunks and Goten alongside the AGL Goten and then the physical Trunks there, and then the 3 units on the right will be the floaters. So let's go ahead and jump in. Again, even with a 55% leader on both ends, I don't really expect this to be super tough. Rotations are actually pretty decent, I would say. We have the setup that I want to see, except for this first rotation here. So here's where the issues come into play right off the bat, right? So we have a lot of attacks in the front, right? And clearly they don't get pretty much any of their defense besides these 2 70% chances at the start of the turn. So I'm going to take a look at their defense here. They're probably going to have a decent amount of defense, but that's because we're getting 60% support from Krillin, and we're getting an extra, 30% support from this Goten? This Gotenks, I mean? What does he give? He gives 30? 40, actually. So we have 100% support on this rotation. So the Trunks and Goten in the front have 81k defense. They're going to get an extra 150% on top of what they have right now. So keep in mind, just doing quick math here, that's, you know, 81 plus 81, that's 162, plus an extra 50% of that. So it's like basically going to be 200k defense when they super attack. So 55% unit with 200k defense is very, very good, but they are getting 100% support here, so keep that in mind. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put the Gotenks in the front here. I am definitely going to use an item. I'm going to use a Whis here, just to be sure that we are okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to, I guess, attack you, see if we can get this stun off. And Trunks and Goten, we'll have you guys attack Sorbet just to get him out of here. And then Krillin will have you attack the Frieza there, type advantage. This Krillin, by the way, he is also at 55%. He does raise his defense for 1 turn on super attack, so we will see what kind of numbers he's able to put up as well. But I'm excited. This is, again, turn 1, 55%. This is going to hurt, actually, even with the Whis. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't too bad. All right, let's see what this guy can do. Gotenks can stun. Hopefully that happens here. 2.4 is actually pretty good for him, but again, he's getting a ton of support from the Krillin. And Goten and Trunks are at 5.7. Turn 1. 55%, level 1 links, no skill orbs. Pretty good. That's a dead Sorbet. Okay, so we will have a similar rotation next turn. I mean, this team is pretty much just built specifically around the Trunks and Goten here. They're going to be linked up alongside the Trunks here. They have 4 links active. We have the Vegeta there to create rainbow key spheres. The one thing I'm worried about here is the Shisami supering in the front. I don't think we would die, but look how little the defense is, 45k. I'm actually going to put this Trunks in the front here. I'm going to target Frieza with him. We'll grab these for the little bit of extra healing, and we can drop the purple orbs for the Vegeta at the end. And then I think we should be able to probably take out Frieza here. I'm going to go ahead and grab these. It's really hard to tell how much of their passive is active as well, right? I mean, there's no indication to tell which of the great chances are activated. So I wish there was a way that they would like add that to the game so you could see, oh, hey, this activated, or hey, this didn't activate. So hopefully in the future they will add that, but we should be okay. We still have the Whis active, so. This Trunks is at 3.5 million. It's pretty damn good. Yeah, his EZA is crazy. Same thing with the Goten. So we'll be able to take out this Frieza at 3.58 million. You can see the major difference in attack stats. Again, that's subject to probably one of, if not both, of their great chances not activating here, in addition to the much less support we're getting on this rotation. This unit is a unit that is very, very sensitive to support. So, all right, so we have the active skill, which is perfect because we can go ahead and activate that here and guaranteed dodge this guy's attack. If he wants to go ahead and super, feel free. We will not take any damage. Alright, so they get 6 key from that, as well as a 100% chance to dodge. Their links active here are basically everything except for Prodigies and Fierce Battle. If we put them in the middle, they would get access to Fierce Battle, so they'd only be missing Prodigies here, but for the sake of the dodging being active, we're going to put them in the front slot. They would get a lot more powerful with the dodges here, but we will not be able to see that because we're just going to kill them instantly. So we'll grab this, drop everything there. We can get same color key spheres to get a little bit of extra healing, as well as build the Dokkan meter a little bit. So we will wrap here with the first stage. Guaranteed dodge, that 3.24. So we haven't yet seen a single attack stat below 3 million. I don't even think we would see that, just because this team is so built around this unit. 4 million from the Goten, yeah. Looking pretty good. All right, we will move on to the second fight here against the Universe 6 squad. All right, instantly get that unit super attack active. I think this is fine. We can leave them in the front. I'm actually tempted to not even use an item here. We have 75k defense. Hit is type disadvantage against us. So if he wants to super in the front, I don't think we would take that much damage. It wouldn't be good, but it wouldn't be terrible. I'm going to focus on hit here. The biggest issue I could see really coming from this turn is if the Megetta wants to super in the front slot. Even though we are going to super attack here, and again, we're getting 150% extra defense on super, which means we're probably going to have something around 180k defense after supering. We'll go ahead and just see what no items looks like here. So if we die, we'll just jump right back in, but I'm not really super worried about this. And then Krillin, I guess just in case if Hit is still alive, we'll super him, but I think he'll probably be dead. Okay, this is what I was worried about. You really had to do this? Thanks. Yeah. All right, so now we're going to get all of our defense, 49k, or 49k, 4.9 million attack stat there. Pretty good. So we'll Hit will die from Trunks, definitely. Okay, cool. So I'm going to get it in super, taking double digits there, pretty good. And we should be good to go here. I don't really see us almost a 4.8 million attack stat from that Trunks. That's ridiculous. Yeah, we're definitely good here. That was a pretty good showing. I'm pretty impressed. I mean, this is not ESBR, so this could definitely be a lot more difficult if we went in there, but that's pretty good for what I'm seeing here. So let's go ahead and I want to put you in the front. I think I want to do this. Only thing is, if Kaba supers, we're pretty screwed. Let's do that. And I think we'll focus on him just to get him out of here. I don't want him to super these guys in the middle and kill us. I'm gonna grab these, drop the green orbs. Unit super attack activated, and then Vegeta will be able to pretty much just annihilate Kaba here. Actually, yeah, I'll go for Kaba. He wouldn't take any damage, I don't think. I'm not gonna use an item again, I'm just gonna see how well this works out. Alright, Kaba, don't super. Don't do it. Okay, we're good. Then 4.8 from them. So Kaba's dead. Probably. Yeah, he is. Alright, and 5.1 from Vegeta. I mean, they're keeping up. Actually, is Kaba dead? Maybe he's not. Maybe he lived like 1 health. Yeah, he barely lived that. Okay, this should do almost no damage. Vegeta's ridiculous. Yeah, okay. They were almost keeping up with Vegeta. But we can go ahead and activate this here, so let's go ahead and do that. And we'll have a 100% chance to dodge. I'll target Batamo here so we can get rid of him, but... Actually, I can't even super... Oh, no, I can. You know why? Because the active skill gives 6 ki. Even if the active skill did not give ki, the dodge from the Frost would be able to let me super, because I'd get an extra ki from the dodge, and then I'd grab two ki spheres and we'd be good to go. But yeah, this active skill is ridiculous. Alright, we will target you. Go ahead and grab... I'm actually going to save those int key spheres. We'll do this. Grab these. And this fight's over. We won. Get the dodge going. 4.8 million. Yeah. When you have the team completely built around these guys like this, they look so absurd. You have to keep in mind, this is 55%. Oh man. Okay, so I mean, we can get the stun on Frost here. There's a lot that can happen. Hopefully we actually don't kill him. I don't want to kill him here. That's perfect, because now we can build up the Dokkan meter a little bit more. We can get the unit super. We can get the active skill. I do want to get the same type key spheres, so I'm gonna grab with like this. We'll grab that, and then Krillin will give you the tech key spheres here. And we should be able to get a Dokkan attack in the next fight in like the second turn. 5.1 million from them. Yeah, Krillin is providing so much damage to this team, it's ridiculous. That's the end of Frost there. So I believe we didn't even use an item in that stage, which is pretty ridiculous considering how many enemies there are there. So now we're fighting Rose and Zamasu. Zamasu being int is pretty bad for them because we can go ahead and pretty much just instantly take him out. I'm going to focus him down first. I will save those tech key spheres for the Vegeta at the end. We're going to give Trunks this one right here. I don't really see Zamasu surviving this turn, honestly. Actually, this... If I grab this... No, it's not a Dokkan attack. It's not enough. 45k defense is not spectacular. If Rose supers us before we super with the Trunks and Goten, we would die. There's actually no doubt in my mind we would die. Do I want to use an item? I probably should. I mean, we did show how well they're able to tank. I think I'm going to use an item. I mean, it's just realistic, right? We'll use a Princess Snake, and that'll be probably the last item we use in this entire run. So, we'll go ahead and give Vegeta these 8 key spheres here. That's definitely the end of Zamasu. He's not surviving this turn whatsoever. Even with a Whis or a Princess Snake, we're still taking that much damage. But now, once they're able to super, okay, so 3 million. To me, that means they probably did not get both of their great chances to activate. So a little bit lower. That's the lowest attacks that we've seen from them in this whole video so far is 3 million, which is pretty ridiculous because 3 million is not terrible at all. But Zamasu is definitely dead here. No super, huh? Okay. So 4.4 from you. Zamasu is taken out, and from this point forward, I believe we should be okay. You're dead. And we will be getting a Dokkan attack here. What I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to leave them in slot 2. The problem with there only being one enemy means that this Gotenks right here is not providing support. So this is only active when there's 2 or more enemies. Unfortunately, we killed Zamasu last turn, so we're only getting the one support buff from the Goten at the end. I'm actually going to give this Gotenks not a super attack. I want to leave these guys in the middle so that we get Fierce Battle active. So we have 5 links here. And we'll give them the Dokkan attack in the middle slot. We'll give you these. And then Goten will give you these two for the little bit of extra healing as well. And we should be good to go here. The fact that he's not attacking the Gotenks at all means that I don't really think we're going to have to worry here. They're at 4.5 million. Keep in mind, that's without the extra 40% support. So I think it's safe to say they're great. Both the great chances we're active here. I really do want to see him super too. I want to see how much he would take from it. And this is going to do a lot of damage. And yeah, it's like half. Okay, perfect. How much does this actually do? We have no items here. That's okay. That's a lot. It's a lot, but double digits from normals. That's acceptable. I mean, we're going to heal this all off next turn with the Dokkan attack. So, I mean, that's perfectly reasonable. We're going to heal the full health. Okay, and we get the active skill. So, that is GG. I'm going to put them in the middle for the same reason that I did last turn. What's our defense at? 62k. I don't think their full passive's active, but we'll go ahead and pop this, and then we'll just have this play out this way. We'll put Krillin first. We'll grab these with him, and we'll have Goten and Trunks just sweep up Rose here. Alright, so we're going to be taking the Hybrid Saiyans team into the Infinite Dragon Ball History stage, and this is going to be a good chance to show just how powerful this Trunks and Goten unit can actually get to, because of the fact that they need to eventually dodge a certain amount of times from their active skill. So it's going to take a few turns for that to actually happen, which is something that we couldn't show off in Super Battle Road because those stages didn't last long enough. So we're going to jump in with this. Again, I'm going to have the Trunks and Goten alongside the Int Goten for this one. He's in slot 7, so that's actually not too bad. We can go ahead and rotate them off, keep them rotated on rotation, and then have the Goten come onto this rotation in 2 turns from now. So we'll have, I guess, Gohan be in the front. The problem with Gohan is he doesn't have any links with them. Surprise, surprise, Gohan doesn't have any links with a good unit. We'll go and do this, and do this. But once we get that Goten on this rotation, everything's going to be pretty good because they share 6 links with each other. So it's pretty much their best partner. Actually, I think it's literally their best partner. So 2.2, this is not their unit super attack. And we should be able to finish them off here in a second. But I do want to show the rotation with that Goten here. And I want to make sure that I'm saving the Goten and Trunks' active skill for when... I'm actually going to rotate off this guy here. I want to make sure they're saving their active skill for when they're being attacked a bunch of times in that front slot, so that we can get as many activations in as possible right away. Because keep in mind, if we only get like 1 or 2 activations of that dodge, then it's going to take longer for the rest of those dodges to activate. So we want to end that active skill turn with as many dodges as possible, so that we can have it ramp up faster. So we bring attack twice. Actually, being attacked twice is not too bad. So we have, actually no, it's only 5 links. No, okay, so yeah, Kamehameha will activate there. So we'll have 6 out of 7 active here, because Kamehameha will activate when we get the super attack off. Do I want to just use the active skill now? I think maybe I do. This would be a good opportunity to show that you don't have to get every single dodge right away. So once we activate the active skill here, I'm just gonna try it. We'll see what happens. Let's take a look real quick, because they'll get 2 dodges, so they'll have a 14% chance to dodge at the end of this turn, and they'll get an additional 2 ki. And they'll also have an additional 20% attack and defense. So let's go ahead and do it. I'm interested in seeing how this will play out.
ちの強さを見せてやろうぜ。きっとびっくりするね。
Okay, so we'll go ahead and just do this. We'll be able to super with you. Should probably link level this Goten. He's pretty good. And then Gohan will give you those. Fine. Alright, let's dodge some attack. Oh, nice, guaranteed dodge. Too bad. And we got another one right there. And we're at 3.34. This is no support on rotation here. And then he's at 2.5. So I think, again, with that AGL Goten on this rotation, so that int one, we'd probably be sitting a little bit higher in terms of attack, but this is a better technical partnership. Alright, so here we are on the next turn against Tien. Unfortunately, he's not supering in that front slot, so we can't get another chance at dodging. 95k defense, we're just going to finish him off here. Okay, so we still need 3 dodges to get their full passive here. So we'll put them in the front. Right now they have a 14% chance to dodge. Not the highest ever, but we'll see if we can finish that here in a second. So let's go ahead and attack this Vegeta here. We'll do that. We'll give them that. We'll give the Goten this. Defense is at 91k, which is obviously going to go way higher once they super attack, but we'll do this. Can we get at least one dodge here? Come on, show me dodge. Dodge this. Go ahead, do it. Oh, we actually do get it. Okay, so their dodge chance is up to 21%. 5.3 million attack stat. That was pretty clutch right there. So we need 2 more dodges now to max out their passive. 2.8, almost 3 million from this Goten. Pretty good. Keep in mind he has that 70% damage reduction once he super attacks on this rotation. So he's actually pretty good. Like, I'm surprised. Alright, so let's see if we can get the remaining dodges that we need here. We're getting attacked twice in the front. No support. Defense is at 86k. So we'll go ahead and just grab these. I would love to see another dodge here. Get one step closer to having that passive fully active. Oh, come on. Dodge this. Damn it. Okay. 4.6 from them here. Can we get another dodge? He said he's attacking one more time. Come on. 21% chance. Damn it. Okay. Alright, so we are. How many times is he attacking us in the front there? 3 times? Yeah, he's attacking us 3 times in the front. So we have the Trunks supporting the rotation here. We are at 103k defense. Keep in mind, once they super, they're getting 150% more defense. So they're going to be above 250k defense once they super. 55% level 1 links. That's pretty good. Needless to say. Alright, we'll grab that. Goten will give you this. I think it's pretty safe to say that their full, well, not their full passive, but both of their great chances for the extra 50% attack and defense are both active here. So please let us dodge one of these attacks. They are up to 5.5 million. Pretty ridiculous for a 55% TUR. They can go even higher. Just need to get those extra dodges in here. Let's see it. No, come on, dodge this. Okay, perfect. Nice. Their full passive is active next turn. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So they're at an extra, what is it, like 3 key, 50% attack and defense, and a 30% chance to dodge. This next turn is going to be pretty ridiculous. Alright, so we have their full passive finally active here. They are going to be at 6 out of 7 links. They have this go on as a support year, but he's only giving a 30% boost. So their best turn is going to be whenever that Trunks is able to come back on rotation. Plus, we also don't know if they're full passive active. I would assume, based off of the fact that they have less defense here than they did last turn, that both of their great chances are not active. I would probably say one of their great chances is not active here, which means that this is not going to be their best looking turn. So we'll still obviously attack with them in the first slot here. They do have a 30% chance to dodge, so they're a pretty ridiculous unit already. I would assume we're still going to see above a 5-minute attack stat with them right here. So yeah, there's the dodges, and they're at a, oh no, it's only 4.45. Okay, so yeah, I would definitely say that their great chances were not active. At least one of them wasn't here. Alright, so we don't have a support unit here at all. They're at 74k defense. I would assume this is not going to be their best turn, not even close. Let's think about this. I kind of don't want to kill this guy before we can get the next turn here. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to put them in the front. I'm going to have them super, but I'm actually going to miss intentionally super attack with the rest of the rotation here. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to give you this one orb here, and I'm going to give Gohan this one orb at the end. Again, I don't want to kill this Gohan. This is the final stage of this event. I don't want to kill this guy before we can get this next rotation here, because the next rotation is definitely going to be their best rotation. So I don't want to make sure we get that in the video. So hopefully we get both of their great chances to activate. That's, you know, we'll probably see above like a 6 million attack stat, in all honesty, if we can get that rotation perfectly set up. So, just praying that it works out. Okay, here we go. This is going to be definitively their best looking turn here. They have 94k defense, so I'm pretty sure their full passive is not active once again, but we are still going to try and get everything active here. I'm going to put Goten in the front because of the fact that he actually gives a 30% boost to all allies on super attack, so we'll have him super first to give a little bit of extra boost. We'll give him these. And this is pretty much going to be this guy's best turn, I would imagine. Even if we don't have their full passive here, I would assume this is going to be their best turn. Yeah, both their great chances probably did not activate here. Damn. But let's go ahead and Well, I mean, this Gohan's probably dead here anyway, right? I mean, I don't think he'll survive this, but we'll see. Maybe he will. 2.82 from this Goten, and we'll get the slight boost to the rest of the rotation from the super attack effect. And let's see what kind of number we hit here. Over 6? I'm hoping for over 6. Nah, yeah, their great chances were not active because we've already seen them hit above 5 million. That's annoying. This should be double digits though, I would assume. Oh, they dodged it. Okay. Yeah, once they get everything going, they're pretty ridiculous. Okay, so I jump back in and I have their full, what I believe is their full passive active. Unfortunately, we don't have the best case scenario here because we have this Gohan instead of the Trunks, so we have 10% less support than we could have. But just in case we actually end up finishing him before we can get the other Trunks in rotation, I want to show this rotation off as well. 114k defense, so they're actually, like, once they super attack, they're actually going to be, like, approaching 300k defense, which is, they're 55% level 1 links. Let's just remember that here. I'll have them in slot 2. I don't think we'll die here at all. Just in case I'm going to use a Princess Snake, but I don't think we need to use it. But let's have the Goten super in the front just so that we get the extra buff. And, I mean, this is going to be a very high number here. I assume both of their great chances for the attack and defense are active here, but I am excited to see what kind of number we see. I assume it's going to be over 6 million, but we'll find out here in a second. So Goten's going to be hitting close to 3 million, yeah, 2.71, and then these guys should be over 6 million. Oh, they're so close! With the Trunks instead of that Gohan at the end, we would be over 6. Damn. Okay, well, I guess I'll keep going and see if I can get that rotation here. Okay, I believe this is it. They have basically 120k defense here, which is higher than last turn, which leads me to believe that they have everything active, their entire passive. Let's just go over it one more time before we see what the attacks that's going to be. Again, they are getting okay, so start of turn, right? Start of turn, they're getting 100% attack and defense from both the great chances. Then they have an additional 50% attack and defense from the dodging portion, and then on top of that, when they super attack, they're getting an additional 150% attack and defense. So, I mean, they're going to be literally at 300k defense when they super here, and their attacks that should be over 6 million once we get this Goten's super attack effect active here as well. So we'll go ahead and give him that. You guys are going to grab these, and keep in mind if they additional, which they have I think it's a 10% chance to additional because of the free dupe here, the level 5 additional. They will go even higher because of the super attack effect kicking in. But let's see what kind of numbers we are getting here. I don't think Gohan's going to survive this turn, and they are getting up to a 6.25 million attack stat. This is a 55% level 1 Lynx unit. TUR, it's not even an LR, it's TUR. Oh, they did 6.86. Oh my god. All right, so after that, I don't really think there's really much left that we really need to show with these guys here, but we're going to be taking the Super Saiyan team into their own Dokkan event here just to quickly knock it out, see how well this team does in a shorter style event like a Dokkan event. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in. Again, a very similar build that we had going to the last team we had. It's kind of like a mixture, actually. I mean, at the end of the day, a lot of these teams that we're using with the Trunks and Goten are going to be pretty much just Trunks and Goten centric, right? And that's, again, the reason why I said the same name update not really being available on global yet kind of hurts this unit a little bit, just because the team builds are more restricted, just because they want to be alongside all those Trunks and Gotens. So I'm going to leave them in the front there alongside this support Trunks. And the goal is just to get the Goten on here, but I don't know if we'll be able to do that before we just end up completely finishing this event. They're going to take a bit of damage in the front there. Maybe I should have put the Trunks in the front, but that's whatever. Type disadvantage and stuff like that, but it's a Dokkan event, so it shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, and they're at a 3.26 million attack stack. Keep in mind, this is not their unit super attack, so still pretty good. Still pretty good numbers here. I don't think we've ever seen them below a 3 million attack stat in this entire video. I don't think so. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. As soon as I'm done recording this video, I will immediately start link leveling them to level 10. I haven't decided yet if I want to go back in on the banner or not. I mean, it was very, very ridiculously powerful. Or not powerful, ridiculously good luck that I had on the banner. So I've been actually, this is a unit that I really wasn't super interested in rainbowing, like, right away. But considering how good our luck was on the banner, I have spent like 1/5 of the amount of stones that I was budgeting, knowing that this is an 8 feature unit banner. It would take longer to get at least 1 copy, but we pulled 2 in, like, what was it, like 400 stones that we used or something? I think we used 500 in total, but to get the second copy, we got 2 of them, we got 2 Krillins in like 400 stones. Insane. So I think, you know, with that in mind, I might go back in to see if I can get the rest of the copies. I need 3 more. We'll see. I'll make a decision on that in the coming days here, but this unit has really, really impressed me a lot. Let's go ahead and just attack the Trunks here. That's fine. And then we'll have the Trunks attack you as well, and that's fine. This actually they might live this rotation. This is gonna hurt a little bit because they haven't supered. Yeah. And they're going to be at, actually that is the sub 3 million attack stat, so I guess that actually might be the very rare occurrence of neither great chance being active, because their defense was very low. We have double support here too. But yeah, throughout the showcase, honestly, like, I knew they were really good coming into this. I think this is probably one of the more underrated units in the game, and I think the reason for that is just because they are a Trunks and Goten unit, and they're not super popular characters. Me personally, that's one of the reasons why I wasn't really super interested in this unit in general, is because I'm not a huge Goten and Trunks fan. But seeing how well this unit performs in the game, and seeing honestly how varying their attack stats are, makes me more interested in going for them, because one of the things that I like about what this unit's doing is they aren't just hitting the same numbers every single turn. It's not like, oh, I'm entering turn 1 and then I have the same attack stats turn 1 that I have turn 14, right? They have varying numbers. It's RNG based, but it's RNG in the way that it's fun RNG. It's not like they suck when they don't get their full passive active, right? So kind of like a Vegito Blue-esque style, but we'll go ahead and have them be in the front. They're going to be able to get 4 dodges here, so we'll go ahead and activate their passive or their active skill.
子供だからって甘く見てると痛い目見るぜ。ゴテン、俺たちの強さを見せてやろうぜ。きっとびっくりするね。
All right, so 70k defense doesn't really matter because we're not going to be able to get hit anyway. I think we actually will probably just kill the enemy here in like 1 hit, so maybe we won't get the full amount of dodges that we need, but that's fine. Do that, and then we'll give you that, and that could be the end of this right here, right away. 4.23. This unit at Rainbow is going to be ridiculous. Like, they're going to be monstrous at Rainbow. Oh, they actually live. Okay, it wasn't even. It was. They did about half their health. We get 4 dodges. They're at almost 4 million, or this Goten's at almost 4 million. Yeah. So that is pretty much gonna wrap this one up here. I knew this unit was crazy coming into this, but I wasn't prepared for like nearly 7. We got that 1 turn in the last event. We got almost a 7 million attack stat at 55%. Now granted, that was not a very common scenario where we were able to get that like very easily, but I mean, as like sort of like my final summary of this video here, this unit really impressed me a lot. I knew they were crazy powerful. The guaranteed dodges, I think in SBR that we showed in the first portion of the video, also really I guess reinforced the idea that not only are they powerful offensively, but also defensively as well. They were reaching close to 300k defense after Super Ring as a 55% level 1 Lynx TUR. That's like the only other unit that I can really think of that is able to do that as a TUR without like stacking constantly is the Int Vegeta, the GT Vegeta. So I mean, they share a decent amount of similarities with him, but this unit is insane. I am heavily considering going back into Rainbow then when I didn't really think I was going to, but yeah, this showcase really changed my mind. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below what you guys think about this Goten and Trunks, and I will see you guys all in the next one.